Kiana Satatu is Anandam Super Boys. How are we all doing? Are we ready for race number 9 in the championship? I'm not really sure what happened, boys. I went to lie down after I got home, and I fell asleep and didn't wake up at half past until nearly, I think, 8 o'clock. But I'm here now, and we're ready for the race. And we have everybody joining in. We have Icon, we have Darling Hunter, we have Nathan Drake, and we have Mike and Candymer. We're waiting on Ghosty to join up. Everybody in chat, hello, how are we all doing? We have Mike and Candymer, how are you doing? Raider1, how are we keeping? Icon, how are we going? Eric, how are we keeping? Martin says, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Martin. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Raider1, where are you, buddy? Ghosty, where is you? Hey, Martin. I'm fabulous. I'm brilliant, thanks for asking, Martin. So I have a Martin and I have a Martin. So we're just waiting on Ghosty to join up, and then we can get the race underway. Darling Hunter currently leading, followed by Icon. Nathan Drake running in second place. Said he was struggling to get the hang of this track, but we'll just see how it... Just call me God Saves the Computer. In third place. Icon still running in fourth. Running the same car as Darling Hunter. This could be a very interesting race. Five people in the stream right now, boys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to get underway here shortly. Icon struggling to get his car around that corner. Goes a little bit wide. Has a good turn angle into turn 3 though. Darling Hunter goes a bit wide, up onto the grass. Icon crosses the line and goes first. He goes quickest. Icon is gone quickest. Let's display all and see by what a margin. By nearly 1.5 or 1.1 seconds. Ooh, gone a bit wide. Darling Hunter has gone a bit wide again. Darling Hunter running in second place, behind now by 1.2 seconds. Mike and Candymer very close to him at 0.1 of a second. Icon goes a little bit wide there. How's Darling Hunter getting on? Icon with the fastest lap currently with 0.46 seconds. .46-second lap. He is quick through there. He's beating his best. Goes around the last corner. How will he finish out there? Crosses the line, does not improve. Darling Hunter comes into the pits. Icon still leading by quite a large margin. We have about 5 minutes to start, boys. 5 minutes to the start of this race. Nathan Drake running in 7th place at the moment. Darling Hunter running in 2nd. Icon running in 1st. Might and Candymare really hunting down Darling Hunter with a 0.1 second lap, and it cannot improve. Hits the wall. Does take front left hand axle damage. Ghosty is about 0.9 seconds off of Might and Candymare, whereas this Nathan Drake is about 3 seconds off of Ghosty. So this is going to be a very interesting race. A very interesting race. Something that we haven't seen before. Some drivers who you'd expect to be very, very, very good are struggling around this track. Icon starting to show that he can't improve on the lap that he has. Darling Hunter giving it all to try and catch up to that frame, that time frame that Icon is set. How will he perform crossing the line here? Can he improve? Crosses the line, does not improve. Ghosty being racy, being quite racy with Darling Hunter there. It's cool to see during a qualifying session that Ghosty is a bit racy and is sticking to Darling Hunter. How will this work out? Looks to the outside, goes down. Simply just cannot get around Darling Hunter though. Ghosty showing that he is not going to let his foot off the brake today, or let his foot off the pedal. He is hunting, and he's quicker on the straight. We're getting racy in a qualifying session. This is brilliant. Ghosty has a go down the outside or the inside line. Just can't get around Darling Hunter though. But is sticking to him. This is exciting stuff. We're not even in the race yet, and they're racing each other. This is very interesting stuff. Let's continue to watch for the last couple of seconds. Darling Hunter running in second place has reduced that deficit down to 1 second as opposed to being at 1.2 seconds. Mike and Candymare has lost a little bit of time. He is now 400 milliseconds off of Darling Hunter. Ghosty is hunting down Mike and Candymare there by about half a second. Nathan Drake starting to find his move as well, running in 5th place right now. All of our championship races are in the top 5. That's good to see. Here we go, boys. Are we ready to watch this race unfold? We have 12 drivers, which is quite a lot. And all of the championship drivers are in the first 5 positions, which is good to see. Oh no, darling, why did you enter the pits? Here we go. Here we go! Icon, Darling Hunter, Mike and Candymare, and Ghosty are running in 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Nathan Drake in 6th. How will we get off the line here? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's lights out and away we go. Icon gets off the line very quickly. A little bit of wheel spin. Darling Hunter coming right up behind him though. Icon straight off the line, already a half a second ahead. How does Darling Hunter get on? Stays in 2nd place. Ghosty still running in 3rd. Mike Candymare gets ahead of him though. Running in 3rd now. Ghosty goes down the inside line. Can he get ahead of him? He does go around the inside, but can't seem to get him. Mike Candymare has a 1.1 second time penalty. Ghosty does a bit of a touch. Mike Candymare stays out though, ahead of Ghosty, who is now reduced down to 5th place. Nathan Drake had a very poor start. Half a second between Darling Hunter and Icon. Mike Candymare gets back into 3rd place. Ghosty hunting down VW man. WWTV running in the Supra. That was a little bit of a dodgy move. WW seemed to have almost kind of skipped over the track. Oh, WW man goes down the outside, goes up the inside, but Mike Candymare comes back and goes back into 3rd place. Mike Candymare is just positioning his car in a ridiculously good way. Just simply can't be overtaken by where he puts his car. Ghosty coming down the outside, looking to the inside to try and get past WW man. Has that speed on the straights. How are we getting on up at the first 2? Icon leading this race by nearly 2 seconds. Darling Hunter is hunting him down though. Let's get some statistics on the board here, guys. Mike and Kenny are still running in 3rd place, followed by Chap 36. WW Man seems to be getting ahead of Ghosty a little bit. Where is Nathan Drake? Running in 10th place. Still within the points. Ghosty looking down the inside, goes to the outside, dummies him a little bit, tries to go down, goes around to the inside then, just simply can't get ahead of WWTV, but he is catching him. Very much so catching him. Oh, Ghosty gets a little bit off the track, but looks to the inside line. WWTV a bit squirrely, goes a little bit wide there, and Ghosty takes the correct line, so does gain back a little bit of time. How will he go down the straight though? Has a faster car. Ghosty looks decent through there. Gets off the line relatively quickly. Is catching him. Going down the straight in the slipstream. Reduces the deficit to half a second. But not enough this time around, I don't think. Looks down the inside. Can't figure it out though. Looks good to that line. Is taking the correct lines. Is catching him all the time though. Takes the correct line. WWTV does not take the correct line. Getting very racy here, so we are. Ghosty looking down the inside is catching him, very much so. Looks to the inside line. Can he get past him? No, shuts him off. WWTV shuts him off. Goes a little bit wide and Ghosty takes the position. Ends up in the barrier is WWTV and has left the session and will never take place or never take part in a race again in the championship. Ghosty takes 5th position, is now in the hunt for Chap 36, who is 200 milliseconds behind Mike and Candymer, who's holding off very well, goes down the inside, looks to take the position and does take the position. Mike and Candymer will have him on the straight though. That Porsche is simply not fast enough to stay ahead on the straights. Mike and Candymer goes down the inside, does take the position. Chap 36 though comes back. Mike and Candymer looking down the main straight though is gaining a lot of time in the slipstream. Moves to the inside line. It does get ahead of him with ease going down that main straight. But the Porsche will have the better control in the corners. So Mike and Candymer will have to control his car in these corners. Has to slow down a lot more than what Chap does. And does concede back to 3rd place. But Mike and Candymer comes back, getting the elbows out a small bit, touching, making a small bit of contact. Mike and Candymer now building up a decent gap between himself and Chap. Coming down to the final corner. How will the Porsche perform going through this corner? Is a better turning car through that corner and gets out of the corner better as well. But just simply does not have the pace to keep up with Mike and Candymer going down the main straight. And Icon has a 5-second lead over Darling Hunter. Tyre wear starting to become a problem, and fuel will start to become a problem. Boys, in case you're wondering, where is the face camera today? It's just simply too warm again for me to wear a mask, so the face camera has to stay off. But it should be back to normal by next Saturday's race. Anyway, moving back to the race. Chap 36 does take 3rd position. Oh, there's contact! But holds on. Chap 36 holds on. Chap 36 coming down in the slipstream, but simply can't get ahead of Mike Candymer. A second separates them now. But the Porsche is quicker in the corners and has much more control in the corners. Would have been my pick as well for this N400 race. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between Chap 36 and Mike and Candymer. That looked malicious enough, but doesn't receive a penalty, so the system doesn't seem to think it was malicious. The stewards, the in-game stewards, don't seem to think that that was a poor contact. Chap 36 goes to the outside and takes the position. This is a brilliant race between Icon and Chap. They're just swapping back and forth every single time that they get onto a straight, because Mike and Candymer has the speed on the straights, whereas Chap has it in the corners. Mike and Candymer goes a bit wide there, and Chap does hold on to the position in 3rd place. Mike and Candymer is going to have to concentrate on trying to take that back position on the main straights. Will not beat this Porsche in the corners, so needs to work on power in the straights. Mike and Candymer in 4th, Chap 36 in 3rd. Darling Hunter is way out ahead, does not have to worry about 3rd and 4th place, whereas his Icon is 7 seconds ahead of Darling Hunter. Icon seems to be the favourite to win this race, when Darling Hunter, after his poor performance yesterday, has seemed to have found some decent bit of performance to try and put it back to the championship. Chap 36 is now 1.5 seconds ahead of Mike and Candymer, who is in the barriers and has front and left axle damage. Ghosty could see some time building up, has a 2.3 second time penalty. He's going to have to enter the pits with damaged. Ghosty has reduced that deficit to 8 seconds from 12. Ghosty could take 4th position here if he plays the cards right, because Mike and Candymer is going to have to enter the pits because of the damages. Stays out though. Not sure if that's a good idea, but he reckons it is. Is catching, still catching Chap 36 on the straights though. And you can see where the tires are being worn. You can see the front left and the front, or the back left, are under the most amount of stress. The right hand tires aren't getting as much damage done due to the fact that they're just not being used. Darling Hunter and Icon's tires are dropping off drastically. 12.5 laps left in this race, and the question is who is going to pit first? Darling Hunter enters the pits first. Ghosty 3.7 seconds off of Mike and Candymer, and Mike and Candymer has a 4.3 second time penalty. So now, by the rules of the race, Ghosty was already ahead of him. Ghosty moves into 3rd place as Darling pits and Mighton pits. 9 people in the stream right now, boys. You do not want to leave. This is exciting stuff. Ghosty has entered 3rd place. Darling Hunter comes back out. Fresher tires, new fuel. Icon enters the pits. Now, where is Darling Hunter going to come out in the middle of all this? Can he get ahead of Icon? My Darling Hunter is now halfway through the circuit. Icon is only just into the pits now. Ghosty looking like he could take a position on Chap and end up 2nd place, as he hasn't entered the pits. Only enters the pit now as Chap. Ghosty stays out and goes 2nd place. Darling Hunter goes back into 3rd place. Darling Hunter is now 4th, and the position. Chap 36 back out onto the racing path behind Ghosty. Nathan Drake is running 7th place. 1.4 seconds separates Ghosty from Darling Hunter. Icon still has... Oh, Icon did enter the pits. Has new tires. Ghosty being hunted down by Darling Hunter. Ghosty moves to the inside line to protect himself. Darling Hunter has to go the wider line, but does go looking down the inside. Ghosty has a quicker car on those straights. Darling Hunter enters the slipstream, but it's not worth anything. That F30 is simply faster in the straights. The F40, should I say, is faster in the straights. Darling Hunter 300 milliseconds behind Ghosty now. Ghosty is not going to give that position up very easily. Oh, Mike Candymer ends up in 6th position, 7th position. Still within the points, Mike Candymer. Needs to enter the pits though. Has a 4-second time penalty. Tires are dead. Darling Hunter gets past Ghosty, but Ghosty moves to the slipstream. Can he catch him on the straight? Ghosty is reducing the deficit down to a half a second now, but is simply not close enough to make a move. Going into the 1st corner. Darling Hunter now is away and is hunting down Chap 36. Nathan Drake looking to take the position off of Greta Thunberg. A very impressive performance from Ghosty today, who had a very miserable day yesterday, just simply couldn't get his car to work. But here, he is showing that he is no scrub. He is absolutely a competitive driver in this championship, running in 3rd place in the championship. Greta Thunberg being hunted down by Nathan Drake in the Mustang. What is Greta using? Greta is using also a Supra. Nathan Drake in the Mustang. .3 seconds separate him from Greta Thunberg, whose tyres are completely dead, has rear axle damage. There is no reason why Nathan Drake shouldn't be able to take 5th position. Greta has a lot of damage. Nathan Drake can't seem to find a bit of pace. Is quicker through that corner though. Greta Thunberg stays out again. Will have to give up the position though. If Nathan Drake pitted at the same time as Greta, he would come out better. Greta has a lot of damage. Nathan Drake looking the favourite to take the 5th position. Chap 36 is out ahead, miles out ahead of Darling Hunter, and hunting down Icon like there's no tomorrow. The deficit is 5.8 seconds. Icon's going to have to drive hard to stay ahead of Chap 36. Chap 36 has less fuel though. However, Darling Hunter has a lot of fuel on board. Ghosty has to enter the pits. Tyre wear has gotten the better of him. Ghosty is okay though where he is. He has a free pit, isn't going to lose his position. Ghosty's back out, running in 4th position. Both Icon and Chap 36 are going to have to pit before the end of this race with fuel. .7 seconds is the deficit between Greta Thunberg and Nathan Drake, whose damage is very, very bad. He has rear axle damage and rear right alloy damage. Goes a little bit wide. Nathan Drake coming at him. 2 seconds is the deficit. Greta Thunberg's tyres are completely dead, but so are Nathan Drake's. Nathan Drake just simply not quick enough in the straights to catch Greta Thunberg. Oh, Greta's off! Nathan Drake comes around! How close are they now? 1.3 seconds! Greta's tyres are completely dead. Nathan Drake should be able to catch him. 800 milliseconds between them. 700 milliseconds. Greta Thunberg, though, is making a broken car work. Very interesting. Goes too wide. Nathan Drake, where is he? Does get ahead of Greta. Greta has a 1.2 second time penalty, and Nathan Drake moves into 5th place. Greta looks to the outside, is racing him. but is going too fast into this corner. Has front right, front left, front rear left, and front and rear axle damage. And Nathan Drake is just making a show of Greta Thunberg. Fuel is an issue. Whereas Nathan Drake has basically a full tank of fuel in comparison to Greta, who is completely lost at this time. Nathan Drake is way out ahead now again. Greta enters the pits. Will have a lot of damage. Martin Candymere has an opportunity to overtake Greta Thunberg if he gets his actions correctly. Has no damage, has a lot of fuel. Can he pass out Greta Thunberg, who has massive damage to his car? No, absolutely no fuel, and basically no tires left. Where is Martin Candymere? Martin Candymere has just wasted an opportunity to go 6th in the championship. Three seconds between Icon and Chap 36. Final lap. Icon versus Chap 36. How will this turn out? Icon coming around the final corner and moving down towards the pit lane. Moves into leading the championship and increases that deficit by 26 points today. And Icon comes home to win race number 9 in the championship. Darling Hunter will remain 3rd place and Ghosty takes 4th. Nathan Drake takes 5th. Where is Martin Candymere? Can he get ahead of Greta Thunberg? No, he can't. That is race over. Nathan Drake takes 5th place and will gain some very important points between himself and Martin Candymere. Well done, Icon. Brilliant race. Congratulations. Well done, Ghosty. That was a brilliant effort. Brilliant effort. Congratulations, everyone. That was brilliant. Elias Gruner, welcome to the Super Champion or Super 25 Night Ride channel, and brilliant effort today in the championship. I appreciate you driving. If you'd like to be added to the leaderboard, Greta, let me know. Just literally just tell me here. You need to be a subscriber of the YouTube channel. Once you subscribe, I will add you to the leaderboard that you will be able to find in our Discord. We've got a load of German drivers, so it's good to see another German driver joining in, Greta. Or actually, Greta, you're actually from Austria, which means I have now 4 Austrian drivers. I have Crazy Energy, I have Icon, I have Martin Candymere, and now I have you. I have 4 Austrian drivers. This is ridiculous. I might as well just set up camp in Austria. I might as well just move to Austria with all the subscribers from Austria I have. Well, congratulations anyway. Greta, that was a fantastic race. It was really enjoyable to watch you. You made a broken car work, which is impressive. You just couldn't quite keep ahead of Nathan Drake, but congratulations. Oh, please do. But who's going to come into the shop and spend all the money then, Martin? I'll buy you a plane ticket. then you lose your biggest clientele, Martin. Awesome, Elias. I'd appreciate. That'd be awesome to have you join. I will add your name to the championship tonight. Link to our Discord. I'll put it into the chat now. If you want to join our Discord, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, obviously first. I will put in our Discord link here so that you can keep up to date with everything that we're doing. A very impressive race. It was, Shadow Gamer, it was a very impressive race from everybody today. Really impressive. I'm really impressed with Ghosty. That was some serious driving out of Ghosty. That was probably the most excited I was for a race. I'm delighted to see that Ghosty did so well today. I'm going to stick up this link into the chat here, Elias, and you can join the Discord, or anyone that hasn't joined the Discord already can join. Bear with me 1 second. There you go. There's the link to our Discord if you'd like to join us on the Discord so you can see everything that's going up. I had 4% fuel on the last lap. Yeah, I know, because the fuel deficit is... the fuel is at 4%, four times. And our tyre wear is at 10, because I don't want everybody to be pitting for fuel. I want people to be pitting for tyres. That's the way I want it to work. But I'm delighted with Ghosty. That was some serious driving out of Ghosty. Darling Hunter came back and showed that he is not he's a force to be reckoned with. Icon, he pulls his cards right and starts to get some form. You might be in trouble. But the way you're driving at the moment, Icon, it's going to be tough for anyone to catch you. That's 26 points because you had the fastest lap of the race as well today. Very, very impressive. Elias, that is, or Greta, that is the link to our Discord if you'd like to join it. That's where I put up all the championship leaderboards. And Mighton raged so hard. Yeah, he just, I could kind of tell he kind of gave up. I'm disappointed that he gave up because he was racing really well. He was swapping back and forth between himself and I can't remember what his name was now, but I mean, he was driving an excellent race. I'm disappointed that he didn't try harder. I'm disappointed, but he got points anyway. He's gotten points anyway. He finished within the top 10, so he gets points. But Nathan Drake is catching him in that championship, the 4th place in the championship. But a great win for Icon. Yeah, it was a fantastic win for Icon. It was a really, really well second win of the championship for him, which is really impressive. So yeah, I'm impressed all around, boys. That was a really, really good effort. By the way, Greta, if you're still in the chat, we race every Saturday. This is actually an unusual day. We don't usually do 2 championship races in the 1 week, but this week we did the dual. We did the dual race for Saturday and Sunday. We might do it every maybe couple of months or something because there's a lot of months left in this championship. Like, this is only race 9. There's 25 races, so there's a lot to go. So we will see. Icon says Super Mighton goes to Turkey tomorrow. Okay, and how long is he gone for? And I go in 11 days. You're going to Turkey in 11 days. Okay, interesting. That's going to leave quite a bit of a gap in the championship, not having our main drivers. Raider 1, I will stay 3rd in the points. Hopefully you will, Ghosty. Hopefully you will. You're within the prizes at the moment, like. Saturday night is for racing, not fighting. That's a good one. Oh yeah, Streamlabs is there. Just gonna show Greta if he's still in the if you can do commands and things like that. There's a couple of cool things you can do here on the channel, even if you're not racing, Greta. You can commands and things like that, so it is good fun. There's a lot of fun to be had here on the channel. 7 people in the stream. I'll stay on for another 15 minutes, guys, and answer questions if you have them. It'd be cool to talk, because why not? I might create a room. If people want to join and just have a drive around, we can do that. I'm just trying to think of what track we could drive around. We might do Circuit de la Sarre, no chicane. Yeah, let's do that. Monte Carlo isn't actually in the game, Martin. There was talks of them getting the license for the track, but they never actually did it. I think Monte Carlo wanted like massive money for the use of the track, so they decided against it. Monte Carlo would be fun though, but they never added it. And I'd love to have it in the championship. I think it'd be a great race for the championship, but I can't. It actually doesn't allow me. Which is a bit of a balls. Oh, it's a fantastic track. It's a really good track. It's one of the best of the Formula 1 season anyway. Let's go have a drive around Circuit de la Sarre, boys. That's where I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to have a drive around. And I'm going to use my own car, which is fucking awesome. I actually have a car that's in a game. It's an amazing feeling. Less the spoiler. I don't have the spoiler on the car just yet, but I'm working on it. I'll make a video on it. I've sourced the actual spoiler that I want in the UK as well. So I'll be able to import that, hopefully. Not import it, but like just buy it and get it brought into the country. Hopefully soon. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. GT86, alright. Kind of sounds like it as well. I'm impressed by how it sounds. It actually sounds like the car in real life. We'll just have a little drive around, boys. Nothing too spectacular. Hold on. I'm just going to change the time because I don't... I'm not happy with the... Just going to change the weather because it's pissing me off. My brain's hurt. Your brain's hurt? I must still race. We're not racing, dude. We're just having a little drive around, a little cool down after the Super Championship race. We'll have just a little calm race round. This is just a little cool down, a little drive around to keep calm, and so I can have a chat with you guys, because I haven't been able to like sit down and have a conversation with you in recent times. It's literally been just the race, and as soon as the race is over, I'm gone. But today I'll have a little sit down and a chat. Now, I wonder what speed. I know this car is capable of 160 mile an hour, which is about 260 kilometers an hour. That's actually one thing I want to change about my car. Actually, I want to change all of the that dashboard there is exactly the one that is in my car. But the issue is, right, on the left hand side it's all in mile per hour, and obviously I'm from Ireland, so you know, we use everything in kilometers an hour. Which car are we driving next time? It should say it in the Discord too, but I'm pretty sure it's a GRX race, but it's a strict SF19, strict FS19, SF19 Formula 1 car, and I think we're doing it in the Nürburgring. which is going to be fun. I think that's it anyway. I'll let you know a little bit later, Elias. It's good to have you, by the way. Another Austrian in the championship. 4 Austrians now driving. Might as well just change the name from the Austrian Championship, from Super Championship to Austrian Championship. And Nathan Drake and Darling Hunter are Germans as well, so they all speak the same language. Ghosty is still here. Alright. So, upgrades on the brakes might be a thing to look at. Hang on a minute. I don't want that. I want... Yeah. Hold on a minute now. Yeah. Alrighty. Now we're talking. Ghosty was there a second ago. I'm not really sure what happened to him. Yeah, time for me to start presenting races in German. Yeah. I start learning German now. All of my drivers are German. Or speak German, should I say. All my drivers are fucking Austrian. I don't have one Irish guy in my own championship. Not one Irish person is in my championship. Why is there no Irish drivers? I tried to convince Wes to come and race in the championship, but he was like, "Nah, you do it way too early in the evening for me to come." Ich bin ein... Ich bin ein Berliner. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There goes the safety car. You want to see speed? You want to see some real speed? If you're gonna use the Tomahawk, I already know how quick that fucking thing is. You know what? Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go and just modify my car just a little bit. All right, now we're talking. Alrighty. Ride height. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Let's reduce that to 135. I'm gonna bring that up to about 1. It's lower at the front than it is at the back, so we'll raise that up slightly. We want that equal. Same. Toe angle. We want it neutral anyway. Definitely want it neutral. We don't want it messed up. Gears, fully customizable. What would we go for? LSD. Wow, they really could have. They really could have worked on that name. Not awkward at all. Let's make that 25. Move that to 45. Initial torque, we'll move that to 15. Drivetrain. This is kind of the gears. Yeah, but I have absolutely no control of the car whatsoever. Acceleration. Yeah, we'll hit slap bang in the middle. That looks good to me. Which car next time? I think it is the SF19, dude. Hold on. Do you know what? I'll repost the message. I'll repost the message so you can see there. I've only completed races up to race 11, I think, but we do have a timesheet. We do have a timesheet. Now, Greta, it should be there. You should be able to see it. Should be able to see it there now, Greta. Right, let's try that out. What the fuck did I just do to the... Listen to the sound of the thing! I think I just broke the 86. Jesus. Of course it's fucking Icon. It's always fucking Icon. You didn't see that coming, you fucker, yet. You cannot fathom how much I hate you. Right, let's see what speed we can get this. It fucking is going to the moon, doesn't it? No, my question is what speed can we get this thing to? Right, let's try this again. Right, let's try this again. It is like flying the car from San Andreas. Who the fuck was that? Ghosty, go find out who that was. Oh, Jill, we're going to flathead nearby. Hugh! Alrighty. You can see it? Awesome. I'm good. I'm glad you can see it, dude. Right, here. Here. I'm changing fucking car. Nobody's using normal cars. So I'm going to change car now. Hold on there now, second. So guys, this is the car for the next week's race. If you're not using this, you cannot take part. It's just as simple as that. It's the SF19 Super Formula. You have the option between Honda or Toyota, I think. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ, I have enough fucking people here now. Okay, ladies and gents, that is me done. I am done. It's time for me to go and figure out why the dog is pestering me. What's wrong with you? What up would you be? Huh? Huh? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Huh? Hi, twinkle toes, bugger off. But Bean, shag off. Right, lads, time for me to bow out. Thank you so much for taking part in the championship today, everybody involved. Freaking awesome. I'm going to go and update the leaderboard now and add people in and do all that kind of rigmarole. So, anyway, without further ado, boys, Coramila August, Solana Valia. I can't end the fucking stream now because the dog's in my face. Winter. Stop.